At that point looked pretty solid, so I think we're quite pleased with it, and eventually we'll be able to finish it. Our goal is in the third week of January, get it all done. See, usually that means something's going to happen. Hopefully not this time. We did a DR test in the nuage environment for meter data management. We have been laying out tripwire a few more places because we just want to know what's going on. It's sort of how you build your naughty and nice list at some point. But we will continue to roll that out. We have sort of an initiative to get that in NERC SIP environment so that we can make sure we maintain the environment as it's supposed to be. NetTESA, there was support for that. Primarily that we're getting that engaged with Pythian to do the ongoing support for that environment. Essence Week, that was a major implementation early in the year, and it was fun. By the way, at the beginning of the year, from a change management perspective, it was gangbusters. We were setting records all over the place, the number of changes made, not just by us, across ISD. So I'll blame that on Essence Week. Maybe I'm being too easy or taking too simple a view. Got some, did some work with NIMS, getting DR tests done there. Sort of challenging historically to get to actually work. And there's some kind of insect flying around here, which is it's winter. They're supposed to all be. Yeah, right now I'm really worried about bugs in our sand environment.
Nice transition.
You like that? Sorry. Again, I said protect your payment back again. Closer. This explains it better than I just did earlier. But the last one, we certainly did a lot of work to change the organization to become more effective. In meeting with the cloud computing thing and cloud administration, all the things you want to talk about, and there's going to be more of that, so that we can support the environment we have, so that we can meet commitments and do it rationally to get things built out and to be ahead of the curve with the infrastructure that's needed to go with that. But I just want to thank the team for doing a great job getting us to the point we're at. It's only going to be more fun from here on out. John. I get a break. Huh?
Not doing this one?
Oh, hey, Tom.
All right. Well, I didn't go through tickets and put amount of tickets we put on here, but I can tell you that we've done well over 1,000 tickets for the year, a couple hundred RFWs easily. But I just tried doing it as an operational group. It was hard to just pick a list of accomplishments, so I just went through and grabbed a couple high levels throughout the year of stuff that we worked on. We built out a new EMS VPN environment on new Cisco devices and migrated all the tunnels, existing tunnels, over to the new environment and retired the old Nortel devices. Getting there. We upgraded Juniper firewalls, which addressed some vulnerabilities, which we did that in 2012, and we're going to be doing that again in 2013 because there's more out there. Beginning of the first quarter, we had to upgrade the whole VPN software to a supportable version. We upgraded Nixon appliances. One of the major things we did is when I split the group up. I had a pretty large group, and they were trying to be a jack of all trades, and I wasn't able to develop SMEs in certain areas. So I actually divided the group up into two areas, and that's where the creation of the Security Ops Group came. And to this point, I think it's been very beneficial because I've been able to meet requests for firewall rules and separate the nuage work into two different areas. I think it was a good thing to accomplish. Both groups have been building out the infrastructure, both for the TDVC, the BDC, and the PDC. We implemented new infrastructure to support the storeroom command centers. We installed some Cisco switches. As a matter of fact, yesterday, we just replaced the Nortel stack that supported the Susquehanna Service Center storeroom to get that Nortel stack out. We upgraded the code on the load balancers because the first half of the year, everyone came to me every other day and said, "What's wrong with the load balancer?" There was a bug in the code. We got support and upgraded the code, and no one comes to me anymore and says, "What's wrong with the load balancer?"
They come to you every 10 days.
We improved the firewall service request workflow. That's actually a good one. We just put that in place 2 weeks ago. Basically, what we have done is before a customer says they need a firewall rule, they really don't know what they needed. They'd submit a request, go to IAG. IAG would say, "Well, what is this?" And they reject it. And it was back and forth. It wasn't customer friendly. Now the requests come in. They're a generic request. They come right to my security ops group. The security ops group takes the request, works with the customer, puts all the information in the request, and when they hit submit, then it goes for approvals. So that way it's right there the first time. Got rid of the QC check at the end because the QC check's in the middle, which satisfies one of Bob's CAS findings before the end of the year. So not only do we improve the customer service, we also met some of the requirements for Bob with that one. We completed a lot of work supporting the hydro control net upgrades in Montana. The IR-40 batteries on our silent system were many years beyond their expected life, and we replaced all of them this year. Upgraded all the tuts out at the Susquehanna plant. A lot of new bridge risk mitigation work, including getting rid of circuit out at Hazelton, ARD ring downs, which unfortunately the last one was canceled today for wiring work, unfortunately. My team was heavily involved in the implementation of Guest Wireless. Both groups, I guess the last 2 or 3 weeks, have been working forensically to get this in before the end of the year, and it's there. Here you go. Now, Cisco closet switch upgrades. We're almost completed at the plaza. I think we have Plaza 5 is the only 4 left over there, and miscellaneous around the footprint. 2013, I have all the equipment sitting out at a warehouse at Presidio right now to replace all Nortel. Project plan's going to be developed, the rollout. Todd wants it done in 2013. I think it's going to be middle of 2014, but we'll work that out separately. Exactly. I have until 2015, technically. My group was heavily involved in upgrading the turret infrastructure. That was a push to get it done by the end of the year for a capital spend. That's in. Unfortunately, the turnover was delayed till the end of the year, but our piece of the infrastructure is there. We configured and installed new DMS VPN environment. That's all equipment's there, it's configured. It's not turned up live yet because some changes are going on with GE and Alstrom and stuff like that. So, cellular in-house building support. I know the Susquehanna Service Center went live. The voice group just came over to me in September. I know there's others that are already turned up live. I didn't get them in time to put this on the slide. GO was supposed to be done by the end of the year, but that's delayed to the end of January, so it's coming. And my group had a lot of involvement in EUNet pilot work, which just means there's going to be a lot more coming in 2013. Just the tip of the iceberg.
It's an opportunity. It's like your silent night.
Just cram all of them on.
Yes, we did.